Hey guys, it's Jess, and I'm coming back to you today with another Project Life Process video. And this time I am doing the month of September. And before we get started, I just want to say that I apologize for my voice if it sounds crazy in this video. I went to Cancun, which you will see in this spread later on in this spread. But I think between being in Cancun and being like in the summer weather and then coming back to Maryland and being in like 50-degree weather, like I think it's finally caught up to me. Like I think just the weather changes, and also like being in airports and being on airplanes, like I'm catching a cold, or I've caught a cold, and now it's like finally catching up to me. So now my voice is all crazy, so I apologize in advance if my voice sounds weird. But I really wanted to get this video up for you guys and just do my spread for the month of September, because there were a lot of things that happened that I really wanted to just hurry up and put on a spread before I lost motivation or forgot any of these things. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm taking these alpha stickers that I got from a recollection sticker book from Michaels, and I'm overlaying the word September so that they'll read vertically when I put them in the pocket pages. So I'm overlaying them across two different cards. And then I'm taking this screenshot of a tweet from a girl that I follow named Metro Adlib, and she posted a tweet that said, "The world is on fire. Find joy where you can, if you can, while you can." And so, did I say that correctly? The world is on fire. Find joy where you can, if you can, while you can. So yeah, I felt like that just embodied my entire September. Like there was a lot of stressful points in my life in September, overlaid with some really good times in September. So I just felt like that tweet embodied like the story of the month. So the story of my life for the month. So I'm putting this selfie of me and my friend Francis because I like that selfie and I couldn't find another place to put it on this spread, but I wanted to put it on this spread. So yeah, so I'm putting that, and then that XOXO ephemera. So the first card that I'm going to decorate is going to be from the time that I went to church with my boss. My boss invited us to her church. Marvin Sapp was actually the guest pastor that Sunday, and he had a really good message about basically praising God even in times of trouble and times of trials and tribulations. And it was a really, really good message, and I wanted to make sure that I added that to my spread. And he sang Never Would Have Made It live, and I love that song. So it was a really good time. It was a really good time. I'm glad I went. So this next card is devoted towards Sandy Point. My company had a picnic, like the company picnic at Sandy Point State Park in Annapolis. And Sandy Point is on the Chesapeake Bay, so it's right by the beach. And I love Sandy Point. I always go to Sandy Point, so I took a picture of the beach. I didn't want to take I didn't want to put too much detail into this card because I've already been to Sandy Point and I feel like it's been on like some more of my spread, so I didn't want to get into too much detail about Sandy Point. This next card is going to be devoted towards my current event for the month of September. So if you guys have seen my other Project Life videos, you know I like to incorporate at least one current event into my spread to juxtapose what's going on in the world versus what's going on in my life. So a hot button issue were the NFL protests of players taking a knee during the national anthem, and so I wanted to put this picture that I found on the internet of these NFL players kneeling during the national anthem, and I put this quote from Elie Wiesel on this card that says, "There may be times when we are powerless to prevent injustice, but there must never be a time when we fail to protest." And I thought that really embodied the whole point of why these protests started, was to protest police brutality. So I wanted to put that on this spread as well. This next card is going to be a filler card, but it was from when I went into DC and went to Union Market, and there's a mural on the side of Union Market that says, "Relax, your heart is stronger than what you think." And I wanted to put that because it really renewed my whole inspiration for why I do Project Life to begin with. I go into DC, or I just go to random places and I find these beautiful sites and these beautiful murals and quotes and things like that, where, you know, I really want to, you know, remember them when I look back on my all these spreads. And you know, it just really renews my sense of why I do this and why I continue to do Project Life. So I thought that was a really good quote that, you know, basically renewed my passion for doing, you know, these spreads. So yeah. So these next couple of cards, and these are the last two cards that I'm gonna do, are going to be devoted towards Cancun. And Cancun was actually indescribable. It was my first international trip, and like even like as I was doing this spread, I just want to be back there. Like I just want to be back there. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, you guys. Like, if you've never been to Cancun, like, please go, because it was amazing. Like, we stayed in like an all-inclusive resort, and you know, like there was this huge infinity pool, and it was right by the beach, and like I didn't want to leave. Like, I was so disappointed that we had to leave, because I wanted to just stay there forever. It was so beautiful. But I'm basically taking these outfit stickers and putting Cancun on this card. And I'm just putting a couple of pictures that I got. So I took like an aerial shot of like the pool area, and then like the obligatory Cancun sign. And then I'm gonna take this card and put like 4 more pictures on here. So it was actually a bachelorette trip. So my best friend Frances, her sister is getting married. Her sister Diana is getting married. So that top picture is a picture of Diana. We decorated her room, and so that's her posing in front of her decorations. Then that second picture is a picture of Frances and her sisters, Joe and Destiny, at the pool. And then that third picture is me and my new friend Viviana at the pool. And then that bottom picture is a picture of Frances taking a picture of her sister Destiny. So I took a picture of Frances taking a picture of Destiny. So it was kind of like pictureception. But yeah, so I just, like I said, I have a million more pictures that I didn't even like try to print out, because I would have ran out of zinc paper. But yeah, like, again, that trip was amazing. I got sick, but, you know, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I'm still, like, I want to go back. I want to go back, like, right now. So, yeah. And then I'm going back and just, like, redoing this card. I ended up, like, changing it again at the end. But this is how the entire thing turned out, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.